Demeter is a goddess from ancient Greek mythology, known as the goddess of agriculture, harvest, and fertility. She is often associated with the growth of crops and the changing seasons. Demeter is significant because she represents the nurturing aspects of nature and the cycles of life and death. One of her most famous myths involves her daughter, Persephone, who was taken by Hades to the underworld. Demeter's grief over Persephone's absence caused the land to become barren, symbolizing the changing seasons, spring and summer when Persephone is with her, and autumn and winter when she is away. This myth explains the agricultural cycle and the importance of Demeter in ancient Greek society, celebrating the earth's fertility and the reliance on successful harvests for survival. In ancient Greek religion and mythology, Demeter is the Olympian goddess of the harvest and agriculture, presiding over crops, grains, food, and the fertility of the earth. Although Demeter is mostly known as a grain goddess, she also appeared as a goddess of health, birth, and marriage, and had connections to the underworld. She is also called Deo. In Greek tradition, Demeter is the second child of the titans Rhea and Cronus, and sister to Hestia, Hera, Hades, Poseidon, and Zeus. Like her other siblings except Zeus, she was swallowed by her father as an infant and rescued by Zeus. Through her brother Zeus, she became the mother of Persephone, a fertility goddess and resurrection deity. One of the most notable Homeric hymns, the Homeric hymn to Demeter, tells the story of Persephone's abduction by Hades and Demeter's search for her. When Hades, the king of the underworld, wished to make Persephone his wife, he abducted her from a field while she was picking flowers, with Zeus' leave. Demeter searched everywhere to find her missing daughter to no avail until she was informed that Hades had taken her to the underworld. In response, Demeter neglected her duties as goddess of agriculture, plunging the earth into a deadly famine where nothing would grow, causing mortals to die. Zeus ordered Hades to return Persephone to her mother to avert the disaster. However, because Persephone had eaten food from the underworld, she could not stay with Demeter forever, but had to divide the year between her mother and her husband, explaining the seasonal cycle as Demeter does not let plants grow while Persephone is gone. Her cult titles include Ceto, which means she of the grain, as the giver of food or grain, and Thesmophoros, which means giver of customs or legislator, in association with the secret female-only festival called the Thesmophoria. Though Demeter is often described simply as the goddess of the harvest, she presided also over the sacred law and the cycle of life and death. She and her daughter Persephone were the central figures of the Eleusinian mysteries, a religious tradition that predated the Olympian pantheon and which may have its roots in the Mycenaean period circa 1400 to 1200 BC. Demeter was often considered to be the same figure as the Anatolian goddess Cybele, and she was identified with the Roman goddess Ceres.